Dennis Quaid, and I'm asking you to support the Tunnel to Towers Foundation, who are paying off the mortgages for fallen first responder and Gold Star families with young children who died in the line of duty. The foundation is also building a mortgage-free
it's live.
for catastrophic service members.
Yeah, it's got it.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Don't end it. Don't end the stream. Don't.
I'm not. Because this is the Nesci Narrative coming from Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey. Yes, sir. So that is what it is. So now do me a favor, please. Can you log on and see if it's live from your location and see if you can hear me, please?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Thank you.
I'll do it from my brand new PC.
That's what I'm talking about, baby boy.
All right.
Because I never fucked with the microphone. I never fucked with anything, to be honest with you. My camera's all fucked up.
Guess what?
Wow. Yes, sir. Yes. Like it. No, if I'm looking at the camera, I'm looking right at the camera? Can you?
Yeah.
Right? It's right?
Yeah, it is. It's right.
All right. Like what I'm saying is that I'm sitting right here. It's in line.
Yes.
With me.
It's a few seconds after you say it, but that's normal.
What's that?
It's only a few seconds after you say something, like, you know, and that's normal.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Dude, what a pain in the ass, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a pain in the ass, dude. Right. Well, not plugging it in didn't help either. You know what I mean? It definitely did not.
All right, nice.
Okay, so what? I mean, now I know. There's no other way to know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But this should be the first father and son podcast in New Jersey on the East Coast ever in this world, is what it should be. You should be sitting right next to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, it should have been, dude. But it's all good. But this is the Nesci Narrative coming from Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, where we're going to hit on all kinds of subjects, right, son? Yeah, we're going to hit on everything: domestic violence, kids growing up without parents, suicide, corruption. There's going to be nothing that we don't talk about here on the Nesci Narrative. This is my first podcast. My son had to walk me through it because he is a computer genius. So, but now that we're live, I appreciate your help, son.
You're welcome. I love you.
I love you too. I'll talk to you a little bit, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I love you. I love you too, champ. Thank you.
I'll talk to you a little bit.
Yes, sir. I love you.
Love you.
Bye, champ.
Bye.
Bye. My name is Keith Nesci. That was my son, Noah. He will be on the podcast. We are coming live from Little Egg Harbor, as I said, New Jersey, with my very first podcast, Exposing My Setup. Exposing My Setup is a very, very complex, it's a great story. Listen, I moved here in 2021, wow. 2021. Regardless, I have a domestic violence charge from 2019 from my ex, his mother, a charge that I should have never gotten because I committed no domestic violence. And I don't even care about that. Who cares? The bottom line is there was an ongoing investigation on me. And that ongoing investigation led into Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, where I am right now. And from there, I have caught law enforcement in my condo. I've made numerous people aware of this. However, nobody seems to really give a shit because it's not their problem. It's not it just doesn't matter to them. So I have to fight for myself. Andrew Tate don't got shit on Keith Nesci. But really, I could see this being suppressed because we're gonna show corruption for real. So I move here, I buy this condo, and I love it here. And what happens is my ex, there was an ongoing investigation. First of all, I move in here. Me and my son come back from the pool. I find electrical tape right by my sliding glass door. Clear as day. Obviously, somebody was in my condo. I knew I was being watched anyway. So we go through the summer, winter comes, and I'm looking for a job. This is where exposing my setup really comes in. It's not about the domestic violence anymore. I've already been fucked for that, convicted. I still have it on me. I'm already fucked. I've been set up 5 times. It's okay. Everybody who watched it, everybody that was okay with it, it's absolutely fine. I will live with it. But we are not, I'm going to fight back. It's absolute lunacy when your life is taken over. And that's what happened to me. So, how I ended up at this job, it wasn't your typical application. No. I'm walking into Wawa. This is all very important. So, I'm walking into Wawa, and as I do help every homeless person, I'm not saying every, but if I will not walk past a homeless person and not feed them. Okay, if they don't have food, I'm not going to give them money. I'll buy them food though, a beverage and food, and they know this. They knew this, and they played on it. This homeless person gave me the name to a company, Home Tech LLC, in Egg Harbor Township, New Jersey, supposedly owned by a Joseph Cody. However, we come to find out some very interesting things throughout the past 35 months that I worked there. 35 months, I watched everybody watch me for absolutely no reason. But back to the homeless guy. That's how I got the job, from a homeless guy that knew his number by heart. Now, does that make any fucking sense whatsoever? How in the fuck could a homeless guy, he has nothing. He's homeless at Wawa begging for money, but knows this number by heart to give just to me. Okay? I end up working there. I go there the next day. I talk to this fucking piece of shit. I go there the next day. And I'm going to stop for one moment and just say, it is okay to talk about something and somebody if it's the truth. It's defamation if what you say is lying bullshit, which I do not lie. This is all my true story. This is absolutely what happened to me about how my life was absolutely controlled. I start working there on December 15th, 2021. Exactly. Okay. And from the very beginning, I was like fucking interrogated, literally interrogated. This guy was asking questions about my past, and I knew he was a cop. Absolutely, they told me he was a sergeant. He's a cop, and I didn't give a shit. Who fucking cares? I'm not doing nothing wrong. I figure I just need a job, and so be it. I'll go to work there. He claimed to have a stroke about a week into my job, which was complete fucking bullshit. He comes out one day walking in a fucking walker, okay? And then a week later, he's running up the fucking stairs, okay? He had the same birthday as me, his driver's license. The guy, I don't know who he thought he was investigating or who all of y'all thought you were investigating, but it was not a stupid person. As this whole complex, I live in a condominium complex, somebody above me, somebody next to me, somebody on both sides, I'm fucking surrounded, okay? The entire fucking town knows what they were doing to me. Everybody knows. Okay, it's not any fucking secret. There were people that watched law enforcement come into my condo, which is absolutely mind blowing to me that you could, for what? What did you honestly think that you were going to get? What? You have a horror with a bogus domestic violence claim, okay? And it's absolutely corrupt, and I could prove it. Do you think that little boy on the phone with me that was just telling me how much he loved me is going to leave me holding my dick forever? Because he's not going to. He's 14. He cannot be manipulated anymore. Okay. However, that is his mother. And as you can see, I'm not a narcissist manipulator. I don't know. I'm not going to make my son come to anybody and tell exactly that I did nothing wrong and that I got fucked royally. Okay. I would have been accused accused me of anything else, but not that, not of hurting a child, a woman. It's despicable. He's not. He's gonna come back. He's gonna be on this podcast with me. I'm gonna talk about it relentlessly all the time. He is almost there. I almost got him to where he realizes that in order to get better, you have to get yourself better. His mind is broken from manipulation, which was exactly what was trying to be done to me. Throughout this guy telling me that he had a stroke and all of his other bullshit, I proceed to work there. I'm driving him around now because he claims that he can't drive. So now I'm driving around. I'm driving him fucking around everywhere, like for 3 hours in the morning every fucking day for like 3 months. The entire time getting interrogated, him asking about all of my past. I acknowledge to the world I have a shit. I made a lot of mistakes in my life. However, they've been over for a long time. And believe me, if there's anybody, I would love to take them back. It's not the way life works. I must eat those mistakes and move on. I can't dwell on them. I can't make them go away. It is what it is. But I can tell you that I am the best investigator on this coast without a doubt. My counter surveillance is absolutely impeccable. And let me throw this in there as well. You can contact me on the Nesci Narrative. If you think your significant other is cheating, I can absolutely guarantee you that she probably is. So you call me, and in 4 to 7 days, I'll let you know if your man or woman is righteous or not for a small fee. For $1,500 to $2,000, wouldn't you rather pay that than the split half of everything or lose everything? Or you can get caught up in a domestic violence case, a bogus one, like because that's what happens. Restraining orders are used as a weapon against men all over the country, and they're not investigated. So how do you accuse somebody of something and it's not investigated? It is absolutely fucking ludicrous. It's America. Really. It, it makes absolutely no sense. So you're going off the word of some Hiller. It just shouldn't work that way. So be it. As I'm being interrogated by Mr. Cody, who's real, we all know who he is now. It's quite obvious what he's trying to do to me. He's trying to break me down and rip me the fuck apart. It's what he was trying to do, and it just didn't work. I apologize. I do curse a lot, and I'll get better as I go. I was caught off guard with this going live so fast because I screwed up so many times that I had to get it right. However, we have a star born, baby. I'm not going anywhere. I'm telling you. I worked at this place for 35 months and I investigated every single thing about this man that you could possibly think about. I know exactly who he is, everything he stands for, and it's all garbage. What he did to me is absolute trash. This man made me operate a motor vehicle, a truck and trailer, weighing up that 11,600 pounds for 2 years. He is a cop. He's supposed to know better, right? He's not supposed to make me do it. Okay. It's registered commercially. That means by New Jersey law, federal law, it must be licensed and registered with the DOT. Does that make sense? Yeah, a little bit. When you're operating the motor vehicle, it does. However, he didn't care. He's not operating it. He just throws me in there, and I have to go to a dump, the ACUA here in Little Egg Harbor Township, to dump building materials, everything. We've dumped everything there, which you're allowed to as a citizen. Once that vehicle is registered commercially, you can't go through there without DOT numbers. So this genius has me switching license plates, forcing me. I am a setup ex-con that's now looked at as a woman beater. It's hard for me to find jobs. I need a job. I have a son to feed. I have houses to pay for. There's just no other way. For 2 years, this asshole, as a fucking cop, made me drive that motor vehicle just to keep my fucking job. He knew it was wrong because he knows the law. I will show absolute proof of this. Absolute. There's no denying it. I mean, I have fucking. This is how far I've been. I have 4 fucking phones right here just to start. Just to start. This is just the beginning of it all. Okay? I have to get a battery for one of them. This one. This one's very important. I need a battery for this one. However, it gets better. I have proof of how he was. I can show that he doesn't pay sick days to his employees, never. As he injured me many times. Didn't give a shit. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. Yes, sir. Bear with me for a moment. Some of these aren't charged. I mean, I used, when I worked there, altogether, 32 phones. 32. 32 phones in 35 months. That's basically a phone a fucking month I had to use just to have private fucking phone calls, okay? I would get out of the truck. He would know what I would say. He would know what I was talking about in the truck all the time. And I would blatantly, I knew that truck was wired up. I knew it was. There's no way you're going to know what I'm talking about. What is he? I mean, Keith, you're on the phone with the bank. How the fuck do you know I'm on the phone with the bank if you don't have a fucking wire in that truck? They were already in my condo. They hear everything I say in here. Upstairs, I can hear, he's walking above me right now, listening to every word that I'm saying. And I've kept my promise. I haven't gone after anybody. I haven't hurt anybody. That's the other thing. I have a domestic violence charge. I can't even fucking defend myself. I can't defend myself. If somebody comes and hits me, I have to like just lay there and let them beat me up because I will win. And then when I win, I'm gonna get arrested for somebody else assaulting me, and because I'm gonna have to break their fucking face, I go to jail because I have domestic violence charges and a terrible past. I go to jail, they go home, and they started the fight. I don't fall for none of that goofy shit. I don't fall for driving under the influence. I smoke some weed, dude. I don't do any other fucking drugs, contrary to what anybody says. While I'm working there, every moment of me working there was about investigating this man and why he had such a vested interest in me. He gave me that truck. He knew what I was doing every minute of every single fucking day. At work, I was watched all day. All day. I have pictures of him sending me pictures showing that he's watching me. There's something wrong with his fucking brain. He is the shittiest investigator I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, honestly. He made those clowns in Little Lake Harbor look like geniuses, and they were some of the stupidest investigators I've ever seen. I'm not gonna stop. 3 days a fucking week, I'm gonna get on YouTube and this will be fucking recorded. I will put it on every platform until I fucking win. Somebody is gonna come out of the woodwork because you know, and I know, why you relentlessly have been coming after me for 15 years. Okay? Exposing my setup for 35 months, it was just a part of your ongoing investigation into me being set up on the domestic violence because you know I have my son, I have a recording, you know I didn't do it. You know it. Yet every other, whether it's state police, federal police, once you knowingly know that I was convicted of a crime that I did not do, you must fix that shit. That's your job, is to fix it. Why should a man suffer for something he didn't do? That's a form of lunacy. That is a form of lunacy. You guys didn't do that. You just let me suffer and suffer more. And that what you try to do is you try to bury me deeper and deeper and deeper. And you try breaking the unbreakable. My sister passed away. My mother was sick. You're coming through my fucking condo after my mom just dies. Unconscionable shit you all did to me. I have no family. They're all dead. I mean, I have. My mom got remarried in the Sayer side of the family. They're wonderful. But my the Nesci side of my family is gone. They're just gone. They knew this. They preyed upon me, thinking I would be weak. Weak, I am not. Weak people break. You're not gonna buckle me, man. You're not going to. You will never break me. You could flood my fucking condo as much as you want. You could keep coming in here and fucking my shit up. The one day I do catch you, don't miss. Because if you do miss, we both know what's going to happen. And I'm not threatening you. I'm telling you. I walk in here, and whoever's in here, you're done. You know it. Exposing my setup there, it all stemmed from the ongoing investigation, which allows me, really by law, it never stopped. I was investigated from here straight on to fucking Egg Harbor Township, where it just didn't stop. Now, I met my son's mother in 2009. I was under investigation. How I know I was under investigation is because these fucking clowns go to her because she is the princess of the ex-chief of police that lives in that town. Retired, obviously, but it was her father. He has many connections there. That is how the restraining order was brought. Yeah, not legally, not because I hurt anybody. No, not even a little bit. And eating that, I did, even with my son there knowing his dad didn't do anything. My son says to me to this day, it's unconceivable, his exact words to me, what you go through knowing he knows. Like I suffer. I mean, how in the fuck do you expect somebody to, you're a convicted felon. Now you're looked at as a violent convicted felon, which is the worst fucking thing. Because God forbid if you get in trouble for anything else, you're now going to a violent prison rather than a little cookie camp, which is fact. Not that I plan on getting in trouble because those days have been gone. They've been over. I'm not even worried about that. What I'm worried about is getting set up again. That's why starting this platform, plus I should be fucking famous. Like honestly, it doesn't matter. Like You guys can say whatever you want. I think I'm the fucking greatest person in the world. Like literally. You can say, do whatever, it doesn't matter. Like any man who doesn't think they're the greatest fucking thing that walked this planet already lost. I don't care if you're I don't care who you are. I'm jealous of no man. Nobody. Nobody. Period. Like I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna show little bit by bits. I'm gonna let them know every little bit of evidence that I have a little bit at a time, phone by phone by phone. And we're not gonna do this on this podcast because honestly, I didn't want to have to come out like this. I didn't even want to fucking curse once. However, it's just it's more of who I am rather than be a fake fuck on here, like pretending to be something I'm not. I can go to fucking Senate tomorrow and not curse one time. But as I sit here and I'm passionate about something, I do. I curse a lot and it's just me. I'd rather be me than I'm not that fake fuck that follows the straight line that everybody fucking follows of corruption. Because the world has been manipulated. All of yous have been manipulated into retards. Like there's no real men left. Absolutely none. You got men cutting their dicks off. It's just endless. It's endless. Watch this. YouTube will be fucking violating me for that shit. No, but really, it's insanity. And even Andrew Tate, look at what happened to him. This man, literally, they're seizing his shit before he's even convicted of crimes. They're taking millions of dollars, taking his cars, taking everything before he's not even convicted of a crime. They violate his due process, violate him, period, throw him in a fucking hole for fucking months, and he's not even convicted of anything. Then he gets on a jet, gets to fucking Florida, and boom, immediately he's under investigation. Okay, under investigation for what? For what? He just got there, for goodness sake. What could he possibly be under investigation for? Nothing. That man runs a very. Do you look at him? Do you honestly think that he needs really? Okay, he's got a very good. He's got a way of speaking that resonates with a lot of people. It's okay. That's what the corrupt don't like. They don't like that. They don't like people with a voice. They don't like people that don't scare. People like him and I don't fucking scare. You people don't fucking scare me. A little bit. I don't give a fuck about your badge, your gun, nothing. That shit scares me none. Because you and I both know you put away the badge and the gun, you get off a camera, we go in the woods. We both know who's coming out of there alive. And it's not going to be you. It's just not. Those are facts. That's why you're cowardly. You set me up. You you controlled my life for since this restraining order started. Both jobs that I've had. I'm far from stupid. I watched you watch me this entire time I've lived here. The entire time. I know everybody involved. There's more of a concerning situation than this. We're going to keep going on where I was working, but I'm going to show on my next podcast. I'm going to show exactly. I'll show the pictures of. I'll show his text messages, his pictures of the truck. I'll show you that he was making me fucking drive it. Yeah, and dangerously too. The fucking back of the trailer would sway like it wasn't meant to haul what it was hauling. And he didn't care. If I get into an accident, guess who it's on? Keith Nesci, not him. He didn't give a shit. I mean, the fucking guy, I still to this day have a lump in my fucking eye because I got hurt on his job. And he sends me to fucking urgent care, wouldn't even get my fucking eye fixed. All he did was think that he was doing a good job and manipulating me because he's a narcissist. He's a fucking coward. He abused his fucking power as a fucking cop to the fullest. And believe me, he did. And it wasn't nothing of me being scared. I just need to work. Okay. They're looking for things that aren't there, but they do know one thing. And it's kind of important, but it's not, because it's really nobody's fucking business, to be God's honest with you. We'll get back to my setup exposed, my next episode. We need to speak. Oriel Dixon was a young woman who recently got into a vehicular accident here in Egg Harbor Township. And a gentleman lost his life. And my, I am so sorry for your loss. I should know your last. I don't remember it. I'm not going to lie and be fake and say that I do. I sincerely am so sorry for your loss. And nobody should drive under the influence of anything. I'm not condoning anything that anybody did. I'm not stating it's wrong. Okay, whether it's prescribed drugs or anything. But the tactics used by law enforcement is absolutely ludicrous. Okay. As I fight for myself, my own life, I care about people in general. There's people out there right now. I learned last night there's like 137 people a day kill themselves. Every day. Could you imagine? Now, I think everything that's been done to me, everything, all the shit, all the loved ones I've lost, all my friends are dead or in prison, everything I've lost, and I still love life. I still love myself. I love everything about life. But could you imagine the weak that they break, that don't get back up? Those are the people that I want to reach out to. Those are the people, because I know anything that you've been through, I can look in that camera, I can tell you, I can help you in any situation. Dude, I might smoke a joint and I might drink too much coffee and have a couple too many cigarettes, which will end as well. But I can tell you this, I can help you through any situation. I can promise you. There's nothing you're going through that I haven't already beat, or that I'm going through, or that I can't walk you through. So whether you've been set up by the police, or you have the police watching you for nothing, or you've been accused and convicted of domestic violence, or God forbid you want to take your life, do not just reach out to me, and I'm telling you, I will show you the worth of your own life. I can promise you. If you have nobody around, it doesn't matter, because I understand more than anybody. Your brain can be your best friend or your worst enemy. And if you're not strong and you truly don't love yourself, your brain can be your worst enemy and it will destroy you. And that's exactly what happens to people. And I, I truly just want to help. You can reach out to me on the podcast. There's numerous ways through Twitter. Just reach out to me. I can promise you, I'm telling you, I've been through it. And your life is worth a lot more than you could ever imagine. As was Miss Dixon was not perfect by any fucking standards. Anybody can admit that. What I don't like is I know the law very good, and I know for a fact they charged her with aggravated vehicular manslaughter. Like the worst. The worst. That's the worst. It happened December 16th. They let her out. They let her out. Okay. But what happened was, in my, it's not even my opinion. This is what happened, because it wouldn't have went through. If she would have listened to somebody, it would have went way different. But she did not. What she did, she trusted in cops that absolutely manipulated her brain into believing that she should follow their fucking bullshit when all they were trying to do was fuck her to begin with, and they did fuck her pretty good. That woman has 4 children, very young. So a man lost his life. Now 4 kids' lives are destroyed because you wanted to investigate in an absolute ludicrous way. Because this is how this works. You cross the yellow line and you get into an accident. Okay? All the fucking evidence that an investigator needs is right there at the crash site. Period. End of fucking story. End of story. That is everything. The vehicles, the skid marks, everything is right there that you need to investigate. Okay? So, using common sense, they let her out. So, she couldn't have been completely inebriated, correct? Or else they would have charged her with aggravated vehicular manslaughter right then and there. But they didn't do that. But they did put in the paper that she was under the influence, which was their big mistake, in my opinion, because once you did that, what do you do? I could not convince her. She's trying to convince me that they're trying to help her, and I'm telling her the cops aren't fucking there to help you. Like, what are you thinking? You're out. That means get an attorney, okay? Because you're going to need one. I can assure you, because they already wrote that about you in the paper, which means they have to come with charges. You have to, because now it's defamation. You destroyed somebody's name. You said that you killed them under the influence of a narcotic that's prescribed to you. So how she didn't understand this, you want to know how she didn't understand it? Because she was manipulated. Yeah, because when you read in the paper, it's on my fucking phone. Okay, 2 month investigation. 2 month investigation on what? Who can jerk each other off faster? What are you fucking kidding me? All the evidence is it's at the scene. That's it. It's at the scene of the accident. 2 months of them going back to her and her telling on herself is what happened. Because how you get into an accident, they pull you aside. Well, they said you crossed over a line or she was on a camera. So be it. That's fine. But a man just lost his life. So how are you going to be in the right frame of mind to take a field sobriety test? I know that I wouldn't be. I mean, if right then and there she said, I absolutely am not. Look at what just happened. I need an ambulance. I want a lawyer. What would have happened was nothing. Exactly what happened if nothing. They would have had to call the judge to get a warrant for her blood, which maybe they would have gotten, maybe they wouldn't have. Okay? Either way, it doesn't matter. It's proving shit. It doesn't prove anything. It doesn't prove anything that she took right then and there is in her system. It proves absolutely fucking zero. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. To investigate for 2 months and then to keep talking to her and keep going to question her, she put herself there because she didn't know any better. Because I'm sure that fed her the lines, well, this is only going to help you, and all the jerked off other shit that they tell you to get to tell on yourself. It's what they do. If they had everything they needed to charge her with aggravated manslaughter, they would have done it right then and there. That's just a fact. It's common fucking sense, and it's the law. Body cam footage from that cop would have shown her completely inebriated and incapable of operating a motor vehicle, which would have led into her not getting out of jail. That's aggravated vehicular manslaughter. If they couldn't prove that, so they let her out, but it was published in the paper. Then they have a 2 month investigation, and then they arrest her. Whatever, last week, the week, I don't fucking know. They rearrest her after 2 months. It's absolutely wrong. The reason why it's wrong, they used her. They used a weak person, and that there was a weak person. This was a person that doesn't even like me, by the way. Like, this woman fucking hates me. Just let's get this clear. I'm sticking up for somebody that tried having me put in fucking jail. Mind you. Yeah. Because I care about other people and people that can't stand up for themselves. They broke a weak woman. Dude, she may have been a lot of things, but at the end of the day, she didn't get in her car with her son and say, "Oh, guess what? I'm gonna get fucked up today and cross over the yellow line and crash into somebody." That just didn't happen. It didn't happen. They had a sloppy fucking investigation from the beginning. They let her out. They knew they fucked up once that was published in the paper about her being under the influence. I don't know how she didn't grasp that. The only thing I could think of is that they actually manipulated her that bad to think that everything that she was saying was going to help her. And obviously it fucking didn't, because she's sitting in the county jail right now. That's the kind of shit I don't fucking like. It's sideways, it's grimy, and it destroys more lives. Do shit the right fucking way. If you're a real fucking investigator, investigate, douchebag. Right? Investigate. Don't manipulate. But beings that you're fucking half fucking retarded, and because that's the only thing I can think of you are, you're a shitty fucking investigator. Really, all he is. I call you all. You're all fucking one dumber than the fucking next. Everybody in here is fucking pretty fucking retarded. I caught everybody. You don't think I caught everybody in Little Lake Harbor too? You don't think I know every time I fucking left that house who was telling on me? I'm not gonna say her name. She's got a restraining order on me. I'm not fucking stupid. But don't think that listen, I'll play stupid all day long. I'll fucking dress up like a fucking woman and cross the street. I don't give a fuck if it comes to getting the truth. I don't care. Investigating is the only time that you lie, because 3 lies get you the truth, and that's just a fact, and it's one of my very, very 3 lies get you the truth. And if you think about that with common sense, you'll know where I'm coming from. That's why she is sitting there right now as she is, with a shitty lawyer, public defender at that. She's fucked. She's completely fucked. And anybody who can't see that doesn't care about people, or you don't care about people. You don't want to see it, you know? To me, it's unacceptable. And I just think it would be nicer. How much easier it is to help somebody than to fucking hurt them, right? That woman hated me. Fucking hated me. And I tried my hardest to tell her, the police are not trying to fucking help you. Trust me when I tell you this. And all she kept doing, it was like she wanted to jerk him off. I have no idea. That's a very, very weak person. Those are the people that they break. They fucking break you. Listen, Little Lake Harbor had it so fucking corrupt where I was set up 20 years ago. Then they set me up with the domestic violence. Then I violate that fucking thing. And then they planted me I got planted at 2 fucking jobs by corruption, period. You put me in places where you wanted to fucking watch me, where you knew where I would, what and everything I was doing 24/7. You knew everything that was going on in this condo. You think you know everything, but what you did is you got fucking jerked around in fucking circles for 35 months. And I watched it live. Trust me. Irregardless, I'm allowed to talk about this is America. I can speak the truth about what happened to me at that job. It's just the truth. Like, it's absolutely truth. He denied me health care numerous times. He denied my health care. He made me drive that fucking truck just to even have a fucking job. He's a cop. He's supposed to know better. That, like, why is that okay? Why? because they're doing it investigating somebody that they think is a criminal. Motherfucker, if you were so good, I wouldn't be sitting here. If I'm such a criminal, what? Yeah, exactly. Because you're just trying to cover up every fucking time that you set me up. It's just not going to happen. You can't cover this shit up no more. Do you see it all coming together now? Denying my unemployment. It's all going to fall into place. Everybody will be held accountable for everything that was done to me, because I'm fucking telling you, on that little boy's fucking life, I will not stop. My son needs to learn how to fight for what's right. I don't teach fucking cowardly. I don't teach manipulation, lying, and being a pussy. No, that's not what I'm going to teach my son. Like, and again, I'll say Andrew Chase said it the best. And I believe him. His kid will fucking sit there and I'll tell him, sit there for 5 hours and shut the fuck up because you fucked up, and they will do exactly that and exactly how it should be. Yeah. Because nowadays, kids they run around telling their parents what to do. It's crazy. I'm not raising my son that way. But I will not manipulate. When he was 9, when he watched me do nothing and get kicked out of my own house, I will not manipulate him into saying, well, my dad, I mean, he would get on here and say he knows. He would tell her, he's going to tell the world because it's going to be fixed. It is, because that retarded fucking judge who even signed it, this dumb bitch goes in there with a fucking cell phone on her own phone of her hand that got caught in between the door with evidence. That was the fucking evidence. Yeah, to get a full restraining order on somebody. Do you know how much power that is over me? Do you have any idea the amount of power this woman has over me? It's unbelievable. But it doesn't matter. Like, you don't say her name. You don't talk to her. You don't do anything. And that's that. The question is, why am I in this situation to begin with? Why? Why? Yeah, I have a witness that knows I absolutely. He was standing right next fucking to me. Right next to me. I get into court. I tell the judge, I have a witness. He's not here. It's on court record. He's not here right now. Whoa, wow. He's not here right now. That's what a judge says to an innocent man. Then proceeds at the end to tell me what kind of person kicks their girlfriend and their son out of a house. What are you talking about, you stupid bitch? This woman just got me fucking locked up for something I didn't do. Now you want me to give her? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just have my house and I'll just fucking... What are you, fucking wacko? You people are all fucking nuts. I don't know what planet you live on, but it's not the right one. So every day we're going to fight. Fucking Mr. Cody. Everything. Only the truth, bro. It's only the fucking truth about everything that was done to me. You got caught in my condo. I caught you what? Because I'm smart enough to use a porn site to my advantage. You fucking idiots thinking that I'm sitting there fucking beating my dick off all day watching porn when they're tapped into my cell phone. So to catch them, guess what you got to do? Investigate them, you fucking idiots, which is exactly what I did. And that's how I caught them. They know they got caught. Again, they leave the electrical tape, then I catch them right through my fucking phone. Where is there an end? Who is it they even signed these fucked up? There's no possible way that... How do you take over somebody's life? Like, that's controlling somebody's life. So until the right person comes forward, and they will, because there'll be an astronomical amount of money. Like, some honest fucking person will come forward and say exactly what happened to me. Because once they're offered enough money to do that, they will. And I'm going to show you just how the system works. This poor girl is going to go to prison for a long time unless she gets a real lawyer because she fucked herself. If she does it my way, now think with common sense. What happens is they have an accident, which they have to prove is aggravated, rather than her give them all of the information. You get into my back hurts and I want a lawyer. Immediately they can't ask you shit. Done, over with. Even if they try and they continuously try, they're they listen. That's going to go against them very, very badly. Badly. Every which way to break the week. At what cost? You know, all the kids hurt. Too, it hurts. Hurts my son. Hurts her kids. I'm not saying what she did was right, dude. I mean, he had a family. Pray for their family every day. I'm not saying what she did was right, but everybody deserves to be treated fairly. And I mean, you don't judge somebody until you know what they're going through. Don't, because until you've been there, until you've been through it, you just don't know. And that's what I said. I don't know anybody that could have went through what I went through and came out of this shit smiling. And believe me, 3 hits off of a joint isn't gonna make me smile. Like, I'm gonna smile anyway. It's just the point behind it. Everybody else would break. I'm telling you. I'm fucking smart. I know when I'm being watched. I know because I'm watching them watch me. So guess what? Okay. I don't care why. I'm not doing nothing wrong. But there's a reason why. So after my son was born, 2009, we met 2010 pregnant. My son's born. So 2012. By 2014, regardless, people get lucky. Like if a couple of people told you about the Bitcoin, owning Bitcoin, there's nothing illegal about it. In 2011 and 12, okay, nobody fucking, you remember, everybody, do you remember? No, do you fucking idiots remember? Because I remember everything. Trust me. In 2011 and 12, at the ATM that you go to today, there used to be Bitcoin on it. It's a true story. And when you look it up, it was actually like, it was something they were going to try until they have their own Bitcoin machines. I just learned this, but I know because, yeah, Jay Livio, Jay, I still love you. You're a fucking lunatic, but yeah, he told me. And lo and behold, yeah. What's great is Jason was right about Bitcoin. He was very right. But if somebody even bought Bitcoin, it doesn't matter. What matters is when you cash out, you pay taxes. That's it. That's it. And not only that, it's nobody's fucking business. So I know that you saw who came in my house. You know they're good with computers because you know what they do for a living. You know that he was at the bank before there. So you pretty much put it together. So be it. Listen, if you could find fucking Bitcoin or any fucking money, please do tell. Because I don't know what to tell you. I truly don't. But you're certainly not going to. Yeah. I don't know if I was born in the day or the night, but it certainly was not last night. That's for sure. No, but really, real life shit. We're trying to we're fucking smoking cigarettes. Has got to go. But we're gonna the Nesci Narrative is going to be about helping anybody and everybody who needs help. But every single episode is going to be structured where we have a talking point every every time I come on. Before I go back on, we'll have another topic because I'm a couple of days a week. We're going to keep going until this shit catches some fucking traction and we get the proper everything that we deserve, and we do deserve it all. Trust me. So I think what I'm thinking is we pump out a couple fucking Hitlers, or not Hitler, you know what I mean? Well, I would say that, but I don't really like Hitler. A couple hits every week, and yeah, get us fucking famous, baby. No, really, I should be anyway. Like to the fucking world. Fuck you. You put in all you, even the haters out there. You gotta respect the fight. Listen, at the end of the day, you hate me because you can't fucking. You're nothing. You'll never be nothing like me. Nobody's voice can travel like mine. And you fucking know it. All of yous know it. Everybody. Once I catch traction, and I don't give up at anything. I'm telling you, I won't stop. You'll be hearing my big mouth a couple days a week. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. This is my sister. I fucking love her. She never calls me and calls me now. What are the chances of that? That's so funny. Yeah, we'll watch it. We'll talk to her later. I feel like a dick now. She doesn't call me in 3 fucking months. Now she calls me. We're going to keep going every fucking week, a couple days a week, until I get where I need to be, until everybody's held accountable for what they did. The restraining order, and believe me, you're not going to catch me slipping up. So I'm ready for you pulling me over. I'm ready for all of your fucking garbage you're throwing at me. Trust me. I got flooded out of this condo 3 fucking times. 3 times this condo flooded. I've renovated this place 3 fucking times. Yeah. 3. No, so the world knows this fucking place flooded 3 fucking times. The last one was after my first time I got on YouTube and said how I would not leave this planet being looked at as a piece of shit. Fucking child beating, drug dealing piece of shit. Listen, the worst I did. Wow. You're going 15 fucking years. My son's 14. I'm not going to prison with a 14-year-old son. How the fuck do you take care of a boy, raise a boy into a man in prison? You can't. No. So nobody was going to be no. I need to be a dad. I need to be here for my son. And you tried ripping them from me. It shouldn't happen to anybody. And that's why we need to talk about it. We need to talk about the homelessness. We need to talk about real domestic violence. There's too much shit going on in our country that's just like, look at it. It's a disaster. Everything is a disaster. I just think that I know there's a better way, because I know if I can get through all this shit and still be happy, and I know that nobody should have to commit suicide. I can tell you that, because I just can't sit. I just see. I don't know. I just want to help people. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But it's gonna be real. I'm not gonna play fake and try to be something I'm not. Trust me. Here, you will get 100% fucking me. Like, I need to quit smoking. I need to quit fucking drinking so much coffee. I know. But however, I couldn't wait anymore to get the truth out there they need to know that I'm right on your ass, motherfucker. Like, believe me, I put in time. I got more fucking time in than you. The effort that it takes to fucking get these cocksuckers at the magnitude that I did you have no idea. You know how hard it is to be by yourself and to watch somebody watch you? You spend fucking money. What do you think? Yeah, every fucking dollar. Like that's how you end up fucking broke, just trying to stay out of fucking jail. Yeah, because when they try to set me up again, like, dude, you want to try to flood me out? Okay, if that's the worst of it, I mean, fuck, you already set me up 4 fucking times. Flooding me out is like a fucking miracle. Okay, so you fucking destroyed all my shit. Okay, I'll fix it again. I'll fix it again. I'll fix it again. But fuck me, dude. 4 fucking times I've fixed this motherfucker. Then we're gonna get into the insurance cover, all of it. Believe me. I am here to tell my life's fucking story about how I used to be a complete fucking degenerate. And I'm telling you, my son was born and listen to me, I was partying too much. Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm telling you, I did. But when he, all I know is by the time he was 4 or 5, and it's not like I was a shitty father up until then. When he was 4 or 5, the shit was over. I got my shit right, and yes, I got myself clean with Suboxone. Who cares? Who gives a fuck how I did it? Like I can guarantee you, I'm in 18 times better shape. I look better than any of you with my fucking shirt off. I'm twice as fucking strong as you, and I'll break your fucking head open. I am a fucking man. You guys are fucking cowards. You guys do what women do. Like that's some sideways bitch shit. All he is, yes. Like you come at somebody fucking equally, fairly. Like give them a fucking. It's like shooting at somebody without a fucking gun. That's how cowardly it is. Let me fight back. Come at me fucking fairly, dude. That's being a fucking man. Don't that sideways bullshit. No, it's so fucking cowardly. You can have all the fucking money in the world. You can't buy you can't buy me for nothing. You can't pay me to be the types of piece of shit that you are. You can't. You motherfuckers can't take $6 out of your fucking pocket. I don't care if they're on drugs or not. Who gives a fuck? They're not hurting you, motherfucker. You can't buy them a fucking sandwich. Because you think you're that much fucking better than everybody. That's for everybody. All he is that walk past anybody sitting there homeless that doesn't spend fucking $8, $6 on a fucking sandwich and a fucking. What's the matter with you? Did you ever ask yourself that? Because right away, what do you think? Oh, that piece of shit. How the fuck do you know what he's been through? To what? How do you know? You don't. You don't know fucking shit. You're just pouring judgment, just like you did with me. Even fucking my own fucking family. And in some cases, absolutely deserved. But what I'm fucking telling you, like, listen, shit is off. Like when you get set up for domestic violence and everybody's looking at you like no, like, dude, I'm a fucking grown ass man. Like my son's 9.5. He was 8.5. He was right there. I'll tell you, I didn't do it. They and everybody thinks it's okay. Even your own family's telling you, oh, what? The fuck are you talking about? It's okay. No, it's not fucking okay. Not even a little bit. The fuck do you mean? Get over it. Get over it. Like that's the kind of shit that, and I don't want to hurt anybody. That somebody saying that to you makes you want to shove a fucking knife in their neck. Like not literally, because you know what I mean. Because it's not your life. That's why. Like, and you're weak-minded to think that way. Why should I suffer for some? I've already suffered for the things I've done immensely. Trust me, immensely. You want to flood me out? Flood me the fuck out. You destroyed my shit 4 fucking times. You made me sell a house. Then you stopped me from buying the house on Twin Lakes. There's so much they're gonna find out. Just so everybody's aware, I had to sell my house because of corruption. Okay. because of corruption. Because if I didn't get out of there, I'd be in prison so long my fucking head would be spinning right now. They didn't plan for me to make it this long. Do you not realize that? Nobody thought I could control my temper or that I would. Obviously, didn't know who they were dealing with. That's quite obvious. Obviously, you know, it's all coming to an end, and I stare in the camera with that much confidence. It's over. It's over. I'm gonna blow this shit out of the fucking water one way or another. I won't stop, and it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. There's so much fucking money involved. You have no fucking idea. You have no idea. I'll go either way. I'll make it through this. Trust me. I will make it through this. There's somebody that's gonna give me a chance. And that person, like the real person out there that does, they're going to because they can see through all the bullshit. Well, I will never forget about it. Trust me. I will never forget about it. As well as I will never forget all the people that were there with their hand out, right, to help me out. Right. It's okay. It's all right. I won't speak about nothing that's not the fucking truth. You can ask me. I'm not gonna fucking lie about anything. Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. I have no skeletons in my closet. Everybody knows everything about me, man. I don't fucking hide shit. Like, you think you're so much fucking better? Show me how perfect you live, okay? I know. I work. I get up at fucking 4 in the morning. I'm hitting fucking push-ups while you're fucking jerking your little fucking dick off, dreaming that you could fucking be half the fucking man I am. Literally. You people have such feminine fucking ways. I feel bad for you. You couldn't break that. Why do you think I'm unbreakable? Do you not understand? You don't get it. Because you don't believe, to try to do that to somebody, you obviously don't believe in God. There's no way you could believe in God with true faith in everything, 3/4 of your day, faith. I'm talking like Islamic faith, like literally. That's another thing we're going to talk about. The way that Islam worships is something that I think everybody should learn about because it's absolutely the dedication. No cigarettes, no weed, no. That is, I find it amazing, and I will add. I'm going to read the Quran, and I think everybody should because that's the amount of loyalty I'm talking about. When you all around as a person, how you treat people, how you think, and how you act, like. But then you go to church after you did all this. No, it doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. You can't believe in God and think everything that you've done to me somehow, one way isn't gonna come back. Like, I feel so bad for you. Like, I literally, you see it on Twitter. I pray for you. I pray for all y'all. Like, you need it. I'm happy. Like, listen, I got a strange feeling at the end of all this, I'll be just fine. Trust me. I got a strange feeling. Wanna know why? Because there's nothing that you're gonna fucking do. Nothing that you're gonna do that's gonna break me. Nothing. I get emotionally attached to nothing but my son. You've already tried to break that. Once this thing catches traction, my son is gonna quit. I'm building this for him to show him how to fight. Like, what kind of man am I if I just fucking sit here? Yeah, your mother did the. Like, he knows. Like, he can't say. How's he gonna say to his own mother? And I'm not gonna say it because I don't want him to say it. But what do you say to your own mother that, like, Mom, like I was there. He didn't do this. You know, like that's a fucked up spot for a kid to be in. He got questioned by fucking police at 8.5 years old, and I'm 9, asking him about ludicrous things about fucking me driving somebody to a fucking bank. That's a You're questioning a child, and you know who you are. There's a couple people that just yeah. Uh, you don't use children. It's unacceptable. It really is. But we're gonna hit on it all. But I had came to Egg Harbor Township after selling the house, and I didn't want to sell it. It was in the middle of COVID. I knew it was gonna fucking. It was right before. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew the market. I knew. It's all right. It's only money, you know. But then I get caught. I find another house in Egg Harbor Town in Little Egg on Twin Lakes, a nice little ranch. And Dave Johnson, yeah, you're welcome, by the way. As every fucking house I looked at, you were smart enough to go buy because you knew I'm a genius. And I hold no grudges. Like believe me, listen, if I could have done it, if somebody would have listened to me, I knew you did good. And I'm truly honestly I'm happy for you because I'm glad that you listened because you made a lot of fucking money, man, and you always worked hard, and it's not about women, it's not about anything. Like at least you were smart enough to listen to me. You were one of the few. Like out of everybody in that fucking town, you were one of the fucking three that actually listened to me that fucking got rich. Salute. And I don't care about her, dude. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I don't care. But I go to buy the house, and they tell me that I can't use the money that's sitting in an account because it's in my son's name when they already knew that it was in this account. So, you know what that tells me? That's an agency of some sort not allowing me to use that fucking money so that to see if I come up with other money to try to charge me with a fucking crime. This is after I sell my house. I have a nice sum of money sitting in the bank. I'm getting a small loan from a bank. I have a job. It's the day of closing, and then they tell me I can't buy the house. True story, Mr. Sean Rupert, Mr. Quicken Loans. His name is Sean Rupert. Yeah, that's who got me to. Yeah, he was the one, and it's not defamation. That's a fact. Like it's documented.
Embarrassing itself with its behavior, Laura. When the joint session of Congress heard the president give what I thought was.
It's all documented. Another 150 grand, 200 grand I lost, which is okay. It's only money. Get over it. It's okay, right? No, but we're gonna fight. Listen, I love y'all, even the haters. Listen, blow this shit up and watch the right thing fucking happen for once. It takes one person. You can start a movement. Look at where our tax dollars are going. It's insanity. Like there is no black, white. We are all one. Who gives a fuck? If everybody truly came together, nobody would ever suffer. There would be. Like think about this with common sense. That's how you build a real country, like a real like just how you build a real family, but you build a real country based on like we're getting robbed. Or like you're working, modern day slaves. I don't understand what you people don't understand. We'll get into it in another episode. Tomorrow I'm gonna go live at 5 and just get into more about what the Nesci narrative is gonna be. But like I said, suicide, any issue that anybody has, if you need any help, just I'm telling you, reach out. We'll work it out somehow. I'm telling you, I can show you how great every life is, and somebody has something fucking wonderful in them. And in any person, I can find anything good in anybody because everybody does. It's fucking simple. You make yourself good at something. That's it. It's pretty fucking easy. Anything you do repetitively, you're gonna be good at. So just keep doing it. It's the value of your life, or it's your brain being your worst enemy. Just reach out. We'll talk about it. You know. But that's the things we're going to talk about. Everything. Politics, Trump, Andrew Tate, a shout out. Dude, I told you to listen and fucking. Yeah. But I think we're gonna get into a lot of exposing my setup and show exactly what was happening to me at this job because we're gonna go to a fucking superior court about my unemployment just for sheer fucking principle. Like it really is. Like this guy was such a piece of trash. I'm gonna because all that becomes we're gonna make it work. Trust me, it's all gonna be into one big jumble fuck. But I really health, wealth, happiness, and love to all. I'm sorry some of this stuff came out this way, but we're gonna get it right. I promise you. I'm telling you, it's gonna be so much fun, especially once my son does Klingon. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be the first father and son podcast ever. Like picture it. It's gonna be so cool. You'll catch a child's perspective from a father's, and my son is great. I'm telling you, he's doing good. Out of everything, he is a fucking beast of a kid. But mentally, I gotta make sure that he knows what it's like to really fight for what's real. Because if he watched his own father, okay, get in trouble for something he didn't do. Imagine the faith in the world that he has after seeing that. Not only that, by somebody that's like how easy it is to somebody's life fucked up. Like I cannot have him growing up and allowing that to be okay because it's not. Like even if you hate that person, you still do what's right. That's it. But even the haters out there, you should be fucking plowing for me and let me rock on with it, man. I'm telling you, it's all for the better good. People, nobody stays who they are, dude. People change. Bottom line is twice as strong, twice as handsome. Yeah, you know what it is. That's why we all know what it is. Let's make it famous, baby, and let's do it. I'm just gonna keep hitting it hard every day. I love y'all, but now I gotta figure out how the fuck to get off of here. To be honest with you, because it said it's gonna end anyway. Isn't that great? I love it. So while we're doing that, you should listen to fucking Andrew Tate. He's a genius, honestly. Because what's happening to that fucking poor guy? And he has a voice that travels too. That motherfucker could start a movement. You heard? If I'm Andrew Tate, I start a movement. But honestly, the world should listen to this. Oh shit. Huh? Uh, sorry. Mm. Guys, I love you. Who fucking even knows, bro? Fucking like computers, man. Fucking things, dude. Fucking useless. Health, wealth, happiness, and love to all. We will talk to you soon. Right? Mr. Tate, where are you? Elevated liver enzymes and high blood pressure. Starting treatment with Ponvory will begin with the starter pack. Ask your doctor about Ponvory or visit ponvory.com to learn more. Oh yeah, he had a speech when they came in his house in Florida. You know what I mean? It was ludicrous. He was there for 5 days before they came to seize his fucking cell phone and his laptop. That's outrageous, dude. How do you just go into somebody's? They give me this and this just because what? Like based on okay, you want an investigation, why? It's outrageous. I can't fucking find it. Oh man. Ah shit. I had it planned perfect for y'all too, but not obviously I didn't. We have to figure out how to get off here. But I love you guys. Let's let the nest blow up. Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, the steroid days are gone, but don't get it twisted. My body's twice as sexy. Andrew Tate ain't got shit on that's for sure. That's a fact. Yeah, I don't really think anything. Fred Doucette, maybe. That's about it. But that's another thing we're talking about. The use of steroids, the glorification. Listen, there's nothing. I'm 50 years old and I'm absolutely fucking shredded. I can promise you. There's no need for steroids. But the glorification of it is ludicrous. There's nothing good about taking steroids. And we're going to talk about it because I know a lot about them. And there is no glorifying them. They're all bad for you. I don't fucking. Anyway, guys, we love you. We got to be out. Everybody have a good night.